What does a city hear in the final seconds before the earth itself turns against it? In November of 1826, Santa Cruz de Tenerife slept beneath a calm, starless sky. The air was heavy, unmoving, the kind of stillness that makes even the sea seem to hold its breath. By dawn, that silence would be broken, not by war, not by fire, but by water falling from the sky with a violence no one alive had ever witnessed. The rain began softly, a whisper on rooftops, a promise of relief for dry fields and thirsty wells. People welcomed it. Fishermen mended nets indoors. Merchants delayed opening their shops. Mothers told children they would play later when the clouds passed. But the clouds did not pass. By midday, the rain thickened into sheets. Streets turned slick. The ravines, the barrancos that cut through the island like scars, began to murmur. At first it sounded like distant wind, then like footsteps, then like something alive and approaching fast. This was not ordinary rain. This was the kind that erases lines between sky and ground. The mountains drank until they could hold no more, and then they released everything at once. Walls of water surged down the ravines without warning. Entire streets vanished in seconds. Homes built of stone were ripped open, as if made of paper. Bridges snapped. Carts, animals, furniture, and people were swept together into a single, roaring flood. In one house, a family climbed onto their table as water rose past their knees, then their waists, then their chests. In another, a man tried to reach his neighbor through a doorway already collapsing. Church bells rang, not to mark time, but to beg for help that could not arrive. And then came the moment of terror that survivors would never forget, the realization that the flood was not slowing. It was growing stronger. The ravines became rivers of destruction, funneling the force straight into the heart of Santa Cruz. Buildings slammed into one another. Streets that had names and memories became unrecognizable channels of mud and debris. Screams were swallowed by the sound of water hammering stone. When the rain finally stopped, the city that emerged was unrecognizable. Hundreds were dead. Entire neighborhoods had vanished. Families searched for loved ones in silence, afraid of what the debris might reveal. What the flood could not carry away, it buried, under mud, under grief, under the knowledge that nature needs no malice to destroy. The Tenerife Flood of 1826 became a warning written in water, that beauty and danger can share the same landscape, and that sometimes disaster arrives not with a shout, but with a whisper of rain. If stories like this moved you, help keep them alive. Like the video, share it with others, subscribe for more forgotten histories, and tell us in the comments what moments stayed with you the longest.